Thursday night. Can't beat a warm hand on your entrance to kick things off. Thank you. I'm Dan Andrews. I'm a 52-year-old man. I'm in the middle of a very toxic divorce. I'm come from Hemel Hempstead. And that sort of concludes the sexy part of my routine. As you can see, I thought coming into town this evening I'd make a bit of an effort. Dress up a little bit here. It's really pleasant to be with you all. Reminds me what it felt like to have a job. But I could see here that very few of you, in fact none of you, are dressed quite in the same way as I am. So I thought I'd just take a minute to talk you through my attire here. Might come in useful. For those of you unfamiliar with this is a tie. You may not know this, but the tie was first seen in the 1660s in Paris, where it was worn by Croatian mercenaries to identify themselves to each other. And if you're expecting a punchline to that bit, there isn't one, because I just thought I'd throw that in as an interesting fact for you. But those of you sitting near at the front, I know you can't see very well at the back, but you'll just have to imagine here. You'll see that my jacket and trousers are made of the same colour and type of material, and where I come from this is called a suit. And certainly for the guys in the audience, I recommend it's good to get a bit of practice in here. You'll feel a lot more comfortable at weddings, funerals, job interviews, or even the occasional court appearance. If I just pull my jacket to one side here, I think you'll all be able to admire my midriff. I don't know if anybody else in here would like you. I took the 30-day ab challenge before the summer. I did make a lot of progress on it all. I gave up on day 3, which is a shame really, because day 4 was a rest day. But you'll see that the results are already there for you to have a look at. But so now we're getting going. I'm going to relax a bit here, and you'll see quite how adaptable this outfit is. This is my Glastonbury get-up. And now I'm sort of back in the rhythm with you guys. I'm going to share 2 interesting facts about me, because we're kind of getting to know each other a bit better. Now the first one is about my knob. My knob is the same size as 2 IKEA pencils. And the second fact is I'm currently banned from IKEA. And Argos. Okay. But I mentioned a bit earlier on, is all is not well on the matrimonial front. Yes, it is a shame, isn't it? I recently got a series of rather unpleasant letters from my wife advising me that my presence in the family household was no longer required or present. I was asked to come and collect my belongings, a lot of which had been helpfully placed in the garden already for me. Although I found that some of the special things had made it into the bin, presumably to keep them out of the rain. But as I say, I've had to go through and collect all this stuff and then go and find somewhere for me to live. We'll talk about that in a minute. But then I got one of those phone calls. One of those phone calls is from my future ex-wife, who said, "I want to see you." And I thought, strange, you've gone to a lot of trouble to get rid of me. She said, "No, I want to talk to you about something." And I thought, well, I wonder what this is. So, I dutifully trailed back to the house, and the kids weren't there. And she said, "I want to tell you something, but I wanted to tell you face to face." And I said, "What's that?" And she said, "I found somebody else." And all sorts of feelings go through your mind and things like that. And I mean, I hope you don't get this too quickly. I wish I'd had a dinosaur outfit. So I found somebody else, sitting there, and I don't know why. I don't know why I asked this question, but I said, "Well, have you?" And she wouldn't look me in the eye. Has he done it? And her eyes were down the floor, and I could just see her head nod, barely perceptibly. And that, boys, that is the moment where you know another man has used your fucking lawnmower. My lawnmower. I can remember bringing that lawnmower home. I can remember getting it out of the car. Just me and the lawnmower in the shed on a sunny afternoon as the light beamed in through the windows. And I delicately removed its outer packaging. I folded it neatly and put it on the floor in the corner on top of my clothes. And then that moment, where you slowly peel the semi-transparent protective film from its body. And there it is, completely unwrapped. Me and the lawnmower in the shed. And now some other fucker's put his petrol in its tank. So, there's a lot of unpleasantness going on there. Due to an autocorrect error, my youngest daughter's about to be placed in custard. And I find myself at a loose end. How am I doing for time? Minus 10 seconds, because I have so much more I'd like to tell you about that. Rather than leave you in suspense, I'm going to bow out now. My name's been Dan Andrews. I love being here. Thank you very much. Good night.